Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. It's the Que-stead show. Well, everyone, I am here on location. I'm at my sister's home and she has given me permission to give you a tour of her garden. She's not 100% done with it yet. Remember, in Michigan, we usually don't start our gardens until Memorial Day weekend. So technically, she's right on target. She's not late. So we're at her deck. We're at the bottom here because her garden starts at the bottom and then it comes up to the top of the deck. So she has the stairs here and the stairs there. Okay, excuse this back part, but I want to show you. She had a visitor this year, and I'm going to name it Roberta the Robin. So Roberta and the babies are now gone, but that's where they lived, and she allowed them to stay. And so after the babies hatched and they flew off, Roberta left. So that's I collect birds. Oops, I'm sorry about my finger. I don't have my tripod thing with me. So excuse me if y'all see this, okay? I'll try to be mindful. But anyway, this is her backyard and you hear the traffic noise. She's right off a busy highway. So therefore, you hear the noise. Okay, so let's start down here. Okay, so this is the pathway where her garden begins. So we're going to be seeing the plants that I started for her as well as some that she purchased. She decided to plant a melon this year. I don't know if it's a watermelon or just a regular melon. Let's zoom in on it. She just planted it a few minutes ago and I told her leave it by itself because watermelons, well, she knows because she's planted them before. Here are the peanuts. So her peanuts are doing very well. This is her cotton, which is doing very well, and she still hasn't put the greenhouse up yet. So if she doesn't get that done this summer, this cotton will be brought to my place, to my greenhouse, so that it can bowl for her. Well, it'll bowl, but so that it can bloom. Her ground cherries are doing good. These are the pineapple ground cherries. And then these are the I forget which the other variety, and then we did gooseberries. Those might be the Aunt Molly's. There. Oh no, these are the Aunt Molly's. Those are the pineapple. Her blackberry bush is blooming. Sherri gets blackberries every year. And can you believe these two plants that you see, I gave to her 2 years ago. They came up voluntarily. In fact, that's how I got my blackberry plant. I didn't buy that. It came up, no, I bought one and then I had planted it in the ground and I got a whole bunch of volunteers. So I gave her two. She has gotten blackberries every year. She didn't cut her canes because she didn't know which ones to cut. So I told her that's easy now, the dead ones. I told her get those off. But she has blooms coming and I told her to get some berry tone or either I'll bring some over here because she has blooms coming all over both plants. But these were volunteers that came up in my yard 2 years ago. And see how big they've gotten? Okay, excuse this area, y'all. Like I said, she's still working. Here she bought another watermelon. And I think her squash is over here. I think that's what all this is, melons and squash. Okay, then, wait a minute. I'm going up the stairs. I avoided them. Then she has a lot of flowers. These are her perennials, and she told me I can take a lot of them. I'm gonna come back over and do that later. This is her yellow rose, and her son cut it down, but it'll come back. See, it's already budding. So I told her you'll still get roses this year, and then it'll grow. She has buds all over it. There's one. And so last year I propagated it and it took root and it died because I let the frost hit it. It's a long story, but I'll get another one this year. And then I have these in my front yard. I got mine from this plant right here. And then we can walk around a little bit. She has flowers that she hasn't planted out yet, but they'll get planted. And she still has a lot of mulching to do. But these are her flower beds. She probably didn't want me filming up front, but I'm doing it anyway because she has so many beautiful flowers. The mulch. And her grass is like mine. Yeah, it needs cutting. And let me zoom back out. Okay, so here are her flowers and whatnot up front. And then she has them on the other side, but let's see there. Okay, so she does a great job. Oh, and then this is her late husband. His name was James. He passed away in 2023 in January. So that's him. And she had one of my mother out here. I'm probably missing it because she had one like that of our mother. Yep. So, but anyway, she might have replaced it though, which is fine. Or she might have put it in a different spot. Okay, so as you can see, Sherri's more couth. Okay, she's here in the burbs. Okay, now in this table, she planted an eggplant, an Asian eggplant. Her banana peppers, they haven't taken off yet. She planted a gooseberry in here. Why? I don't know, because it's going to get crazy. And she got nerve enough to have a pepper, y'all. So this is a little table she found at Aldi's. And she said she paid a little or nothing for it a few weeks ago. So this is the spot where she chose to put it. Okay, now we're going to go up this flight of stairs. Ooh-wee. Here we go. Going down right now. And listen to the birds. The car noise don't matter. You can still hear those birds out here. Okay. And she didn't really want to come on camera. She might decide to later, but I don't think she's going to do it. Because I told her, you can introduce the garden at least now. Because she's not dressed. And you fa-fa. Okay. Whew, I made it. And then she has another set of stairs over there. See? They're steep. Okay. She planted her collards right here. And guess what, y'all? She told me that her lettuce came back. So we had such a mild winter last year. We had that one snowstorm that took my greenhouse. But it was still mild. After that one snowstorm and the disaster at my place, everything, it warmed up. And by February, things started flourishing. Her lettuce came back. She said, I didn't plant this. It came back from last year. So she got extra lettuce. So she has some flowers here. And then over here she has flowers. This was a fountain that she found like on the, oops, there's my finger again. She had found this like on the side of the road and she repurposed it into a planter and it is beautiful, I think. Okay, the deck isn't finished yet, but okay, so over here she planted the herbs. This is her perennial time and I told her to cut that dead stuff off. And then the new stuff that came on this year, it'll blossom and regenerate. Okay. I don't know what this is here. I know it's not rosemary because she doesn't do rosemary because it can raise the blood pressure. And the sunflower, she put her sunflower there. She tied it. And then this is the yellow moon tomato. She hasn't planted it out yet because she didn't know what it was. And I just told her. So she was like, oh, I can plant it with the other one. She has some strawberries here and it's growing pretty good. I see she has a runner and then she has some more flowers here. Okay. And then here is her peppers that she planted. And then these are the tomatoes that I gave her. So that's basically it. And then down there is the little patio area. My nephew is grilling right now. He's just about done. And so, and like I said, it's the beginning of the season. She'll have this done after we get back from the trip. She'll finish up this weekend. She just got through pulling everything out. She got everything planted out. And so she'll be setting up her deck and everything, ready for the summer festivities, because she always does like gatherings and things like that over here. Alrighty, so that's it for the garden tour. She didn't put up the greenhouse yet, but she'll be putting it up real soon. So that concludes My sister's Sherri Stead. You want to say hi?
Who is it?
This for my subscription, my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, I said hello.
Okay, let me back up a little bit. This is my nephew, Jonathan.
Hey everyone.
Okay, this is my sister's oldest child and her first son. He was born on my late mother's birthday. Talk about a gift. They were birthday buddies. Okay, thank you. And he's grilling for us. He's
asparagus.
Yep, he's our pit master. Yep, and our handyman. Yep. So anyway, yep, he's finishing up now. So he has his own place. So he came to grill for us all, and we're just enjoying ourselves this evening. Okay, so I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. So have a nice day, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.